Okay, this is take. Why is my screen blank? Why is my screen blank? Okay, there you go. So this is take 2 for my attempt to start reading on SCPs. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I am a procrastinator. I'm such a procrastinator. There's times where I tell myself, hey, you're not doing anything. Why not read the SCPs? And I'm like, I'll do them later. Alright. So let's start at the beginning. Well, I mean, technically SCP-173 is the beginning, but we'll start at, 1. SCP-001, which I think I know 2 of them. I know Daybreaks. Anyways, I haven't read the files, but I know Daybreaks. Also, I hope nobody's talking to me because for some reason, I cannot look at my chat. There's no chat. Well, you know what? I know what I can do. I can watch this through my phone. It's been a long day. I had to work today. Because I am not psychic and cannot read the future. And do I not have this on my... Okay, here we go. No. I want to look at mine. So I can see I get a chat, which I won't, but, Alright, so. Alright. Okay. Let's start again. The following files have been classified top secret, which, that's all SCPs, right? That's the whole idea. By order of the administrator. No idea who that is. I know Dr. Bright and Dr. Gears, and that's about it. Dr. Gears only by name, Dr. Bright by the things he's not allowed to do. General Notice 001 Alpha. In order to prevent knowledge of SCP-001 from being leaked, several no-false SCP-001 files have been created alongside the true files. And in my head, I want them all to be real. Just because I don't like the idea that there's fake files in here, even though I know that's kind of the only way they could all work together. All files concerning the nature of SCP-001, including the decoy, are protected by a memetic kill agent, designed to immediately cause cardiac arrest in any non-authorized personnel attempting to access the file. Revealing the true natures of SCP-001 to the general public is cause for execution except as required under redacted. Warning. Any non-authorized personnel accessing these files will be immediately terminated through Berryman Langford Memetic Kill Agent. Scrolling down without proper memetic inoculation will result in immediate cardiac arrest followed by death. You have been warned. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I actually don't know how the Jaws theme scrolls other than dun 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 dun. Is that even Jaws? Alright, so we got a alien caterpillar leaf with a swirl. Memetic kill agent activated. Continued life science confirmed. Removing safety interlocks. I mean, I would already be dead. Welcome authorized personnel. Please select your desired files. So I'm going to just go by the regular order. Okay, let's see. Codename, Jonathan Ball, Sheaf of Papers. Let's start here. Oh, okay, before I get any real further, I just want to show this is the citation stuff. I don't even know if I need to have this on stream, but it here. Okay, so Jonathan Ball's proposal. No picture, which is a shame. Okay, item number SCP-001. Object class Keter. Special containment procedures. To date, no adequate containment procedure has been developed to deal with the possible threat posed by SCP-001. This is due in part to the controversial nature of the item and debates concerning the necessity of its containment. A drink of flat soda. This controversy is reflected in the item's changing object class and the procedures utilized in its containment. The current administration, despite charges of paranoia, has classed the object Keter, while requiring permission for a higher object class to be created and applied uniquely to this item, considering it to be the most dangerous of all known possible items. The reason for classification and changing attitudes toward SCP-001 are dealt in the description and notes. I mean, this feels like it should be a footnote at the end. Okay, let's see. At present, SCP-001 is located in a code-locked briefcase made of high tensile reinforced polymer. The room and briefcase are monitored at all times by security cameras. The briefcase cannot be opened without unanimous special clearance from all current 05 officers. The briefcase itself is stored in a small, fully lit, single-room off-site building erected in redacted. Class D personnel are posted to guard the building but may not enter without aforementioned agreement from the 05 officers, under the threat of immediate termination. This off-site building exists for the sole purpose of housing SCP-001 and is wired for detonation in an emergency. That's interesting. Their Class D are basically they're workers that the Foundation doesn't lose any sleep of if they don't make it out. They're not like trained soldiers or anything. They're just like people who are there against their will. So it's interesting that they're the guards. It is the opinion of the current administration that SCP-001 represents the greatest threat to national and global security known to exist. Nevertheless, due to specific circumstances regarding its mode of function, further research on the item is disallowed despite its promotion in the past when SCP-001 was contained in a minimum security conditions. There is no A in that, I just added it for flair. SCP-001 is a simple sheaf of paper stapled together at the top left corner. The top sheet is a covering sheet reading simply "Confidential Report on Special Items - Classified." The number of subsequent papers stapled to this covering sheet is indeterminate and have ranged from 3 to 30. The report is unsigned and its origins unknown. Okay, so it was literally a sheaf of papers, and they have no idea how many there are, anywhere between 3 and 30. The first appearance of this report was on Redacted, when it appeared on the desk of Redacted, deceased. The report at the time described the living room, SCP-002. Shortly after reading the report with incredulity, Redacted was contacted by phone regarding said item. The next time Redacted pursued SCP-001, it described not the living room, but biological motherboard, SCP-003. Redacted immediately closed SCP-001 thinking it was a different report, and searched for the original report on SCP-002, not finding it. He again opened SCP-001, and this time it described not SCP SCP-003, but the 12 rusty keys and the door SCP-004. Redacted closed the report once more and opened it immediately to read the skeleton key, SCP-005. It is not known what the next actions of Redacted might have been. At varying times following this incident, the aforementioned items were discovered. So, maybe it predicts the future. Or maybe it's creating the SCPs as it's read about. Insufficient research exists concerning the correlation between SCP-001 and all other known items. However, it has been established that every event regarding the discovery of a new SCP item has followed a report on that item appearing beneath the cover sheet of SCP-001. The current administration regarding this coincidence as proof of causal connection. Additional notes. Whether SCP-001 is to be regarded as an advanced warning system, or whether SCP-001 itself is to be regarded as the creator of the items requiring special containment remains to be seen. However, the distinction is unimportant in the eyes of the current administration. The fact remains, no new SCP items appear unless SCP-001 is open and read. It is for this reason that current administration refuses to repeat the mistakes of the past, mistakes that have resulted in over 1,000 SCP items coming to the knowledge of the SCP unit. Arguments concerning the non-lethality of SCP-001 itself, its theoretically beneficial use as an SCP warning system, or use as a progenitor of advanced biological and non-biological weapons have not swayed the current administration. Nor have arguments criticizing the extreme containment procedures employed in respect to an item that displays no nefarious qualities and is not animate as such. Critics are reminded that these procedures are intended to not contain the item itself, but to isolate it from human interaction, which is to be regarded as a true threat. So yeah, just the object, I don't know, there's no way this one's real. Because there's here it says there's 1,000 SCPs, over 1,000 in the actual SCP canon. There's over 8,000. So yeah, unless somebody was secretly looking at these sheets of paper continuously, no, I don't think this one's real. Although the current administration refuses to remove the object from isolation barring special authorization as noted above, past administrations have consulted daily with the item, and future administrations will no doubt consult similar behaviors. Nevertheless, it is the opinion of the current administration that barring the destruction of SCP-001, it is to be contained until such a time when responsibility for containment falls upon future administration. Pass the buck, let the next guy deal with it. I like it. Okay, so that was Jonathan Ball's proposal. SCP-001.